Let's get scratching.
Jet Set Radio! Them nasty Roku posters have all been covered up by GG Graffiti. Way to go! But when they weren't looking, someone swiped the record. You gotta go after him, right?
Ooh. You gave me no specifics whatsoever. Behind the mask? Right. Everybody looks like they're having too much fun. Or the dire situation. Okay. What's the difference between him and Garum? Less technique, a little slightly better graffiti? I don't know. We're gonna pick Carrot Top.
That's right.
Those faceless vandals. Poison Jam arrived without their masks. Something's wrong with this picture. Have they been brainwashed? As he jumps into the train. Where's he going? I'm assuming I can leave him here and go get spray paint. If I knew exactly where the spray paint was. Where's all the spray paint? How am I supposed to tag their backs without spray paint?
Right. Ooh. Good. Right. Good. Good.
Am I missing something here?
Good. Sweet.
Oh, there. Look. We found one.
Good. Right. Good.
Ugh, please, game. Come on. Okay, we can get a couple tags this way.
Sweet.
Hopefully they just like loop back.
Sweet. Right. Sweet. Good. Sweet. Good. Right. Sweet. Come in. Right.
Somebody come down. Catch up.
Sweet.
Come on, you're close enough.
Right. Good. Right. Come in.
Who's left?
Good.
Oh.
Right. Good. Sweet.
Let's just go for a nice casual skate, you guys. Son of a bitch.
Good.
I have met my match.
Right. Yeah. Right. Right.
Why?
Yeah.
Like, they're skating around and... Come on.
Good. Yeah.
They're skating around and everything, but
Right.
this is the only spots that you can get paint. Like, what am I supposed to do?
Come in. Sweet.
Now, I'll just let him go, I guess.
Sweet. Sweet.
Ran the rail up. Okay. That's 10. I guess that's all I need. Is that him? No. That's just some goon dancing around in a fish costume.
Sweet.
Back at the start.
Sweet.
There he is.
Right. Right. Good. Sweet. Good. Sweet.
Whatever. He'll fall down. Or something. Or just shout out, "Blar."
Right.
I bet this is how Seth MacFarlane figured out the voice for Opie.
Right.
Yarg!
Good. Right. Sweet. Right. Good.
Come on. Nice and quick.
You know it.
It's odd how color coordinated that score was.
Jet Set Radio! That record everybody's looking for is already missing. According to some info we got from Poison Jam, it sounds like that record's the real thing. It was made by some freaky evil sound engineer, and it's been passed hand to hand all the way to Tokyo. Goji wants to use the record to make a contract with a demon so he can take over Tokyo and the rest of the world. If those guys get all the pieces, Tokyo, this radio station, sushi, ramen, hamburgers, and everything else are going to be history. Get to the new Rokuku headquarters and destroy that record, along with Goji's evil plans.
I didn't know hamburgers were a specifically Japanese thing. Oh, the final groove. Is this the final episode? Who are we gonna pick? Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna look. And I'm gonna get to a certain point, and then I'm gonna count down characters. And the only character I'm not gonna repick from is gonna be Yo-Yo. So, lucky number 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Let's do this cube. Watch me obliterate Tokyo with my secret weapon. DJ Play will summon up a demon. Let's get down. I mean, I like the dancers. You definitely have your priorities right.
Whoa.
What am I
Whoa.
supposed to be doing again?
Whoa.
Oh, no mission map.
Yo. Whoa.
Damn it.
Ow.
Oh, I guess they give you
Yo.
first one on your map.
Yo.
Grind it?
Cool. Yo. 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 Yo.
Godzilla, Golden. That's why we don't pick something with 2 moves at the beginning.
Yo. Yo.
Like, I love this soundtrack. I wish this was a little more bumping, but
Whoa. Yo. Yo. Yeah.
oh, still on fire. What? What? Oh, it moved!
Ow.
I guess it's okay.
Yo. Ha. Yo.
Big fan of the, oh, please. Damn you, momentum!
Ow. Whoa. Whoa.
I guess I could just stick to the middle. Or jump off. Jumping off sounds like a pretty good idea.
Ow.
Try it again.
Whoa. Ha. Whoa.
Oof.
Whoa. Ha. Yo. 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 Whoa. Ha. Ha. Cool.
Let's see if I can
Yo.
do. Okay, that.
Ow.
Come on. You can't even blame that on me.
Yo.
I got like a twirling momentum slingshot. No, thank you.
Yo.
You know what that reminds me of? Grim Fandango.
Whoa. Yo.
Okay. And that's why you don't jump onto a moving merry-go-round. So, I see... okay. Alright.
Ow.
Just need to grind this, no big deal. It's not like momentum is that hard, right?
Whoa.
We're going up. No, we're going down.
Yo. Ha. Yeah.
I did just paint a giant red dong on his head.
That huge turntable of evil, the Rokkaku building, is a pile of dust, right along with the Rokkaku scheme. Now they're saying that the building was destroyed in a construction accident. Yeah, right. But now, Goji's son is taking over the Rokkaku family business, and Tokyo is back to its glorious old self. Turns out that the Golden Rhinos were just another group of Goji's henchmen. That explains a lot. However, not all ended well. Coin had been pulled too deep into the schemes of the Rokkaku and paid a steep price. And all because Goji was obsessed with control. He didn't know how to deal with people that he couldn't buy with his money. Maybe he really is lonely at the top. Or maybe he's just another eccentric millionaire. Well, they say that money is the root of all evil. Maybe it really can twist the hearts of men. It turns out the record that Goji was looking for, The Devil's Contract, was just an old indie record, a hoax. Maybe his twisted mind created the whole story out of rumors and superstitions in order to try and sate the demons of his own heart. Nevertheless, the noise tanks are in repair. The love shockers are all broken-hearted again, but Poison Jam is back and planning more mischief. In the end, it looks like they were the same as all of us after all. They'd been looking for something more, just trying to make sense of their own lives. Perhaps not, but how can anyone know the real truth behind it all?
Oh, it's over. Damn you, Dreamcast length games.
Let's look at the
This is definitely a game worth, I don't know, idolizing over the graphic designers, the sound designers, the game designers. Who cares? You name it. Definitely a big fan of this game. Grew up with it. Obviously my childhood nostalgia plays a big factor into this, but I mean, I wouldn't have bought it otherwise. And in fact, I think I rebought it a couple times. I had it for PS3, and I had it for Dreamcast. In fact, I think I have the Dreamcast CD somewhere in my house. I think it came out for Xbox, but I don't think I had it. I think I just played it somewhere else. I guess you get to watch Cube do her victory lap. BB Wright's Reps, Idle Taxi, Toronto. I'm assuming that's a band called Toronto. I don't know any of these voice talent people. DJ K is Billy Brown. Graffiti artists. I guess it's kind of funny. They have to sign with like their whatever artist tag and not their actual identities, because maybe they might be linked to actual like vandalism in the world. I really hope at some point Sega, and I know they're kind of struggling back and forth because they don't really exist outside of Sonic right now, bring back Jet Set Radio Future to the best of your ability, and then sequel it. Like, come on. I guarantee you that there are so many people who gush over this game, and you just have to introduce multiplayer mode. Like, Tag Wars, the highest score, just pick whatever you want. Or like, co-op. I would definitely play for split-screen co-op, even though I know split-screen co-op is a thing of the past. Can you skate backwards in this game? I don't think I ever noticed that. I love the, this is one big mixed track by... I think this is, I can't find my notes anywhere. Improvised by Jurassic 5, Patrol Knob by Mixmaster Mike, Funky Plucker. Here are all the people who are going to put copyright claims. Not them, probably whoever owns their company. Here we go. Thanks for playing. Original game by Sega. I miss Sega so much. Because they've been putting out some good games like Sonic Mania. Sonic Generations was pretty good, but I would say it was 30% missed, 70% hit. Crazy Taxi, always good.
What's that? You think I just made all that up? Sure, okay. But watch out. Someone just might have their sights on Shibuya Cho again. On the street, there's no such thing as... Jet Set Radio!
I would literally just play this game just to listen to the soundtrack over and over again. It's the kind of love that gets put into a game. I wonder if they kind of followed this suit with Grand Theft Auto. Because, like, everyone knows Grand Theft Auto for, like, not crazy overboard, like, I guess it'd be a third-person shooter? Hijacker? Sandbox game? But I'm pretty sure the gameplay is great in Grand Theft Auto, but just the ability to have good music makes it 6 times better. Like, if I couldn't play Grand Theft Auto and listen to, like, West Coast hip-hop, I don't know, it just wouldn't feel like a Grand Theft Auto game. I would almost imagine that this is what the people are listening to as they're making this. Which is weird, because when you think about people who have to do video game OSTs and make original music, well, sure, they're taking a lot of samples from stuff, which is kind of like this DJ, like, they are taking samples, putting it to a beat, and then making these mashups. Which is a different take on music altogether. Okay, looks like it's just repeating. But they're probably showing you... oh no. Just some cool jumps. Is there anything else? What do we have in bonus? Documentary. Ah, I didn't even unlock the concept of love. Damn. Yeah, we'll take a look at this. We have some time in the episode. Excuse me, frame rate? You can step it up maybe like 5, 10, 50 more frames. Is this a documentary or is this just PowerPoint simulator?
When Jet Set Radio landed on Sega's Dreamcast console in the summer of 2000, gamers were dazzled by the stunning cel-shaded graphics and soundtrack. Jet Set Radio also featured innovative gameplay and mechanics, allowing you to traverse various eye-catching locations while recruiting for your gang, the GGs. The tagging Blue Boy attitude and cutting-edge tunes have made it an extremely memorable title that forged a loyal following from both general gamers and core Dreamcast lovers alike. And now, on the eve of the original Jet Set Radio being re-released in HD for modern platforms, how did the original classic game come together?
What's going on? What's going on? What? I don't understand what's going on here.
Jet Set Radio was produced by Sega's first-party developer, SmileDig. Originally known as the AM6 team, they were tasked with developing new titles for the Sega Dreamcast.
ちょうどジェットセットラジオ作った時が90年の終わりぐらいですごいポップカルチャーとかあと、東京のその若いカルチャーっていうのがすごい活気があってですごい色使いもポップだものとか、キュートなキャラクターみたいなのがすごい、もてはやされた出来があってあと音楽とかもその、ミクスチャーって言ってそのビッグビートとか、ロックとその DJ 文化とかの融合みたいなカルチャーがすごい流行ってた時期があってでその中でそのちょっと昔のそのヒップホップのカルチャーとかもちょっとリバイバルが来てるのとかがちょうどなんか自分がその時好きだったものそう、いろいろ影響を受けてでそのなんとかそのゲームでその時の僕が若い時に感じた東京のそのポップなイメージをちょっと世界に発信したいな。
Fishmen were popular at your time?
ビジュアルをそのビジュアルから受けるインパクトだったりそのイメージだったりっていうものを形にするところが入ったので初めはそのインラインスケートのゲームでっていうところもなんとなくしか決まってなくてでグラフィティっていう要素はあったかなかったかぐらいなところでですね要はアドベンチャーゲームにもやろうと思えばできたと思いますし、RPG にもできたと思いますし、シューターはなかったと思いますけれどもいろんな選択肢を考えてだけど複雑なものではなくシンプルなゲームにしようとしていたのでその試行錯誤が要は絵を描くだけで面白いゲームっていうのはできないだろうかだとか街をとことこ歩くだけで楽しいゲームってできないだろうかだとかそのいろんなことを試行錯誤して作ってたんでなかなか面白くならなかったんですよ。それでその面白くないのをこう上司に見せるとすごい怒られるじゃないですか。お前本当にこれできんのかと。で私自身もそのそのチームを率いてゲームを作ったことがそれまでそういう経験はなかったのでそのチームの一員としては働いてましたけどもなのでチームを率いつつ試行錯誤もしつつでもみんなが面白いと思える形に最終形まず一番核の部分を作らなきゃいけないっていうところにたどり着くまですごい時間がかかりましたね。
Jet Set Radio featured a pioneering graphic style known as cel-shading that gives the gamer the impression they are playing within a living cartoon. However, at the end of the 1990s, this was a virtually untried gaming style.
もともとそのちょうど 3D のゲームがどんどん出てきたいろんなメーカーから出てきたところで到達点がみんなこうよりリアルな世界を作ろうっていう方向にみんな言ってたんですけどなんかそうじゃないものもこう提案できたらなっていうので最初にやっぱり 日本といえば、漫画とかアニメとかそういうカルチャーがやっぱり強いっていうかありますんで、なんかそれをなんかこううまく変換したいなっていうゲームに消化できないかなっていうところで、いろんな技術 CG の技術とかを研究してるうちになんかぴったりセルシェーディングがはまるんじゃないかっていう結論になりました。で結構そうですね、当時のドリームキャストでそのセルシェーディングをやるっていうのは、ものすごいチャレンジかつたまたまうまくいったっていう言い方変ですけど、ラッキーにも再現できてすごい良かったなと思ってます。
Give me a break, give me a break.
Once the developers knew the basic gameplay and look to go for, they then turned their attention to devising eye-catching locations populated by rich and varied characters.
今のゲームっていうのは、例えばすごいバックグラウンド、この人はどっから来てどういう家族がいてどういうことを考えてっていうキャラクター作りが普通だと思うんですけど、その時にそのキャラクターを作る時に考えてたのが、もうちょっとなんですかね、アイコン的なものにしたいな。要するに、ちょっと人間じゃなくて記号としてのキャラクターっていうのをすごい考えて、象徴というか、なので、特に、全部のキャラクターも好きだし、全部のステージもそれぞれ好きなんですけど、それぞれがそのバランスを、このキャラクターがいるからこのキャラクターがいてっていう、相互関係でキャラクターを作なりステージのイメージを作ったので、これが好きですとかいうよりは、全体としてそのバランスで成り立っているのがうまくいって、
一つは一番まずインラインスケートだったりっていうグラフィティだったりっていう部分でアメリカの方をまずアメリカからすごくインスピレーションだったりその文化的な背景の部分であったりっていう部分で参考にしている部分があったので、まずアメリカの都市を1個作りたいっていうのがあって、でゲームの仕立て上密度のある街じゃないとダメで、例えばそうだな、ロサンゼルスだったりサンフランシスコはまだありますけど、でも高い建物が密集してたり立体的な構造の例えばなんだろうな、上に橋が道路の上に線路の橋がかかってたりだとか、そういうような立体的な構造を持ってる街っていうのが一つゲームには向いてるので、それを考えていくと自然とやっぱニューヨークかなっていうところに、行き着きました。
Oh, trust me, everyone in LA lives in constant fear of rollerblading gangs.
They were keen to introduce graffiti and tagging as a gameplay element. Therefore, they turned to world-famous U.S. graffiti artist Eric Hayes for input.
When I think about my relationship to graffiti and art in general, it almost feels like it was never a choice. Some of it was right time, right place, in the right city. I was kind of born into graffiti in the first and second generation in the late 60s and early 70s.
The music just turns me on.
Sega reached out to me to make a contribution to what was then one of the very first graffiti oriented video games. Most of the work was actually produced already. It was not so much a question of creating work for the game as finding the kind of existing work, files, or base artwork that could then be manipulated and converted within the technology of the game. I made all of the at least initial choices consciously in terms of what I thought would be appropriate for the game. My logo and artwork was also used on the packaging, so I think my role had something to do with endorsing the game, not just making a contribution.
This is Tokyo's guerrilla music broadcaster, Jet Set Radio!
To further immerse the gamer into the world of Jet Set Radio, the game's soundtrack features an upbeat, eclectic array of music, combining genres such as J-pop, funk, dance, metal, hip-hop, rock, and acid jazz trip-hop. An impressive array of musicians contributed to make such a memorable soundtrack. One of these musicians was Sega's own Hideki Naganuma. Naganuma wanted to compose music that best complemented the style of the game the developers were creating, so his key inspiration came from looking at the characters and environment.
ありますね。すごくポップでありかつクールな絵だったので、それに似合うポップさとかっこよさとあと楽しさを曲の中にも入れるように努めました。
The legend himself. I can't imagine this game turning out to be like an RPG or anything else.
結構ボイスを多用してるんですけれども、でボイスを細かく切り刻んで順番を入れ替えたりとかして、全く意味のない言葉になったりするのを夜中に一人で作りながらケラケラ笑って作ってたりはしてました。はい。
Let's get scratching.
Jet Set Radio is a game crafted by developers and artists full of youthful enthusiasm, fueled with the belief they could do something radically different. They developed a game inspired by distinctive cultural influences that features bright, vibrant characters, slick gameplay, and an awesome soundtrack. And now, 10 years after its first release, Jet Set Radio is one of the most fun, memorable, iconic, and coolest games ever.
Cool. That was a nice little touch to the end of this game. I fully support if they turn this game into an RPG or any sort of future development of this game, as long as their documentary that they make to put in the bonus section of the game runs faster than 8 frames per second. I think that's an easy enough goal that we can shoot for. And no yo-yo. Just make him like the damsel in distress. Keep him as far away from the game as possible. But that's Jet Set Radio. And the first game of a few that I'm going to play in honor of kind of like a Sega tribute as we go towards Shenmue 3. But thanks for watching. I had a fun time playing it. Hopefully you enjoyed just as much watching and hearing me just ramble about. But let's call it there. Yeah, end of episode. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye-bye.